Hi everyone. So again, today is our next session of Python crash coursing. I hope you are enjoying. Also, I'm recording all these sessions. I'm also enjoying by myself because I think I learned this thing that when you want to strengthen your skills or even you want to learn something, just start teaching or start recording something. These things it helps you a lot and just makes you polish your previous skills. Today, in this is a very quick session. We will be looking into very useful utilities of Python, which are input, and you see how string formatting works, and then how you can just stop or how you can just avoid that your program crashes by using try except statements. So let's dig in. Okay, Python is basically allows you that you can take the input from the user. In the older version, the syntax was a bit different, but because we're using the latest version 3.7, so the syntax is more clear and easy. So you know that we know that you can use print, and I can say welcome, right? And it just print out the welcome. But I just want to get some input from the user, so I can just paste his name over there. So for that, I can just change this one. I will ask for the user first. Please enter your name, and I will add the space here. And the syntax is quite simple. I will create one variable name equals, I will say input, and that's it. And this name I will place here with concatenation plus sign and name. So I will just press Shift F10 to run this program, and it is asking me name as you can see here. So I will ask, right, Muhammed Aziz, and enter. So say welcome Muhammad Aziz, and process finished. This is a very simple, a very helpful utility for the Python to take the inputs from the user. And we will in the coming days we will see more use of this utility. Sometimes we have to format some strings. For example, if I say str equals, I say my name is, and we want to fill it up with some values which we are receiving from database. Example. So this is how we can do it. We can just add a curly braces here, and then we can manipulate this very easily. So I can say print, and now string dot format, and I can add the name there. I can say it is, fill this up with Mohammed, and that's it. Now I will run it. You see the my name is Mohammed has been printed out over there. I can also manipulate with multiple more strings in it. My name is das, and my age is, this is also maybe coming from database, right? So I can add this one here. Age is 36. So run it. So you see, those are manipulating very easily inside this string format function. We can also index those in particular areas. For example, I need to use one parameter again and again. So I can index it. So I can say one here, and I can use it again here, right? So now once we will run it, we will see that how this will work. So I will say index 0. So you see my name is 36, 36 age is Muhammad, which is not making any sense because we have used 0, 0 is for Muhammad and 1 is for 36. So what I will do, I will make it 1, 0 index, and 0 index, and I will run it. Sorry. So now my name is Muhammad and Muhammad age is 36. So this is a very beautiful utility of Python string formatting, which we can quietly use a lot. Let's see one more example. We can also manipulate the indexes or other values into our this string manipulation or string formatting. I will say that my average salary is, now I want this to be true. For example, here the index will be true, and I will add this in the string format for the two and put it like 75. Just an example, and run it. So now you see the average is there, which is 75. But I want this number to be shown in the decimal points, like 2 decimal points. So for that particular purpose, what I can do, I can just add here colon dot 2f, which is meaning of the 2 decimal point. Now I will run it, and you will see that salary has been changed into 75.00. So this is a beautiful utility of string formatting, which just makes our life easy. Okay, so this is our last topic for today's session. Try accept. We are running a lot of codes and we are compiling it. We don't want our application to crash. For example, if I go here and write x, the print x. Now we don't have any variables like x. So if I compile this, if I run this program, so you will see that we have this huge error, which is like name error and name x is not defined. So once this is happening during the running of an application, our program will definitely crash. So to avoid this, we use try, where we just want to test our block of statement that is running fine. If something happened bad, we just try to manage it accordingly. So what we'll do, we use try. This is very easy. So I will say try, and here I will say accept. I can say print something wrong happened. Now, if I run this now, so you see that we still have some error. So because we have to do this spaces and here as well, right? And now if I run this, you see something wrong happened. But it is not giving the exact meanings of the error. Like we saw before, the exact meanings of the error was the name error. So how we can actually identify that particular error, this is also very easy. Yes, so instead of this, if I just go back again and check the which error we received and I run it. So error name is name error. Now we can actually identify that specific error in our try except. So let's me control Z. So here I can say except name error, and I can define here that name x isn't defined. So now I have basically took the exact error. We can also perform more exception in here. For example, I can place one more except, and I can say print something else happened, right? So this will be another different error if there is any in our program. And multiple except, and then I can also do like uh, else statement, print something wrong happened, which will go after all those things. And also I can use finally. Once all of these statements has basically gone through, then this will be printed out. So I can say finally try except is over. So this is the way you can perform multiple exceptions in one program, and you can also use the else statement, and we can also go with the finally. So let's run this and see how it will work through. So you see name x is not defined, it just went here because x is not defined. And lastly, the finally try over except is over. So if I define the x, for example, x is here, welcome. Now it's defined, there should not be any error, right? If I run this now, you see welcome, something wrong happened. Now it's always go inside the else, and then finally try cap try except is basically over. So now you see we have the errors in our program, but the program is not crashing because we are managing the exceptions properly. So this is the utility of try catch, try except, sorry. So I use try catch because another different language that is used as well. So I hope you like this today's quick session. Those utilities are very important, and those we are quietly used by developing the softwares. Thank you. I will see you in the next session.